Yeah.
Here we go, man. Another episode, Ballin for Peace podcast.
Yeah.
I'm
We're
here.
back.
I'm your host. Let me announce it, a.k.a. the voice of reason, my beautiful co-host.
Hey, I'm Amara Sky, a.k.a. Skeezy Does It. Holler
We
at me.
did I see you, the founder in the building, H2O.
Yo, y'all did that really good, man. I like that.
They've been practicing. They've been practicing.
practicing.
Yeah,
Three times.
we getting locked
Y'all
I
been
get locked in,
practicing.
man. That's
But
cool.
you know, we're never important up here. The guest is always the important person. We
Yes,
got
sir.
an icon in the building today. We got one-on-one, and Mr. I Am Ray on my real rights.
Yo, listen. I'm not an icon. You feel me? First of all, I'm a student because what they doing is tough. So I'm gonna start off by giving them they flowers. So I'm gonna give Ballin for Peace y'all flowers.
Yeah, yeah.
Appreciate that.
Yeah, I heard it's a big year for y'all.
Yeah.
We gonna get into that. I'm sorry, y'all. Go ahead.
No, I mean, listen, if you want to do my job, you know.
Nah, y'all got it. I'm appreciative to be
But if
here.
you want to work for us, that's
No,
fine.
this is the first podcast I've been to. It's professional in here. They got the desk, they got the setup, and I look right. They got the good lighting in here, y'all.
Yeah, yeah.
That
You know
jacket,
what
I'm
saying?
telling you, I was
Thank you.
just saying that
Only,
jacket.
only at
it's the
Bronx
jacket.
Hill
It's the
Studios.
jacket?
Only
Yes.
at Bronx Hill
It's sparkly.
Studios.
Yes,
man.
yes.
We were just talking about that jacket off camera. You said,
Yeah, they trying to get me.
It's nice.
If I go home without a jacket,
I took it, yeah.
Ballin for Peace, man.
I called it first.
Feel me?
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Nah, we're definitely excited to have you here, bro. Like, you know, we go back a long history. The show today was amazing, man. Just to shout out all the people who came. I got Moosey, you know what I'm saying, Stace Face, and we got K Goddess.
K
We got K Goddess out.
She's back
Yeah,
outside.
she back
And the baby.
outside.
Back
you know what I'm
outside.
saying?
Big congratulations to her.
And yourself, you know what I mean? This is big, man. Year 10, Ballin for Peace. We got to go hard or go home. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, y'all ain't
We
going
go-
home. You gotta take the 10 years is different. So first of all, consistency, right? It's one thing to do it once, twice, 3 times, even 4 times, even 5. Even 6. Maybe even 7. I ain't gonna lie, it's hard to do it 8 times.
I ain't gonna. Yeah, I was saying this.
It's hard to do it 9.
And I was like, you fucking.
But 10 years though, I ain't gonna lie. That's 10 years is dope. You gotta realize y'all did some. Y'all more consistent than what I'm doing. Like, you feel me? So I'm actually learning. Like,
Yeah.
so congratulations to y'all.
I appreciate that, bro.
Yeah, we really
That's where
appreciate
you
that
put
for
the
real.
For real,
claps.
for real. Congratulations to you.
Man, we need the
Yeah.
claps, man.
Appreciate that, man.
We got the homemade
Your
claps.
manual.
Got the homemade.
Oh, hold on. And you mentioned Sexy Stace, right?
Yes.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
She crying, y'all.
She did a lot of things a lot of you women can't do it. You heard? Tell you some jokes. You'll get a ring. You heard? Congratulations, though. That's my sister. I love
Yeah,
Stace.
yeah, y'all.
For real.
And then
For real,
April
for real.
4th,
That's mine.
she hitting the Barclays stage.
Yes, that's a big
man.
accomplishment too, though.
Yeah.
That's a
You know
big
what I'm
stage,
saying?
big accomplishment. But you know, nobody else to fulfill those shoes but her.
Yeah,
She got it.
that's
so
what's up.
dope, man.
Yo, congratulations, Stace Face.
Yeah,
Real
Stace,
talk,
we
real
love
talk.
you.
We love you, for real.
Yeah.
But you hitting the stage too. What you want to do?
Oh yeah, I got a lot of stuff coming up. I'm just now getting into stand up.
Mm-hmm.
Know what I'm saying? I'm starting to learn how serious comedy is.
Yeah.
Know what I'm saying? Because my transition, it was crazy. Like, and you know, like,
Yeah. You
like,
hoop, bro.
Yeah,
You a
so
hooper.
yo, so yo, you wanna know what's crazy?
Like you a hooper, bro. Like,
I
I'm
didn't
like,
know
A
this.
lot of people don't know. So this is
don't.
actually a
Yeah,
legendary
clearly I
episode. So
didn't.
I'll be real. This is how you know you my mans. I don't do podcasts, bro.
Oh, look at
Like,
that.
no, I'm not Hollywood or
Yeah.
nothing. I just got this it's just this way, like the more exclusive you are, you feel me, the more you're worth.
Mm-hmm.
So, but like we family, so I couldn't say
Yeah,
no.
yeah.
I, like this
he
somebody
tried
that
to. Yo,
knew-
he tried. Yo, he tried
I said,
to.
yo, no, I did not. No, I said, when we doing it, I said, yo, what it is.
Nice.
But yeah, my transition was crazy. So I could actually say this was something that God, like real life, had planned. You know, a lot of people could easily get up here and say that, but like I mean that. Like I was hooping, like he'd tell you.
Yeah.
My full blown mindset was basketball. You know what I mean? I'm not about to say I was nice at it,
You could
but
play, though.
I was
Just
very
about to ask.
I was very well good, like to where I brought value to a lot of good teams. Like he'd tell you I played for the Gauchos. Stop me if I'm lying about anything. But from being able to play for Gauchos, and then my freshman year I was at Rice.
Yep.
Started
Big
as a
time.
freshman,
That's
but
big time.
Yo, this could go find me one lie. Like I can't.
nah, like if I'm lying, stop me. On freshman, started as a freshman, but then from Rice, I went to the rivalry school, St. Raymond's.
Oh yeah, you was wild.
But then that's when basketball started taking over, and you know, like I managed to when I got there that year, that was my sophomore year, I was a sophomore on varsity. So I was good enough. You're not supposed to be a sophomore
not at
on
all.
varsity, not in the CHAA. But I managed to go to St. Raymond's. I managed to make varsity. We won the city chip that year.
Yeah.
So things start taking over, bro. Like I'm thinking basketball. I'm not even thinking of being a comedian. Like, you get what I'm saying? I'm not understanding how much money they might make. I'm not understanding how important they are. At this times, I'll be so real with you. I don't even know who a Mike Epps is, a Kevin Hart is. I'm worried about Kevin Durant, LeBron.
Yeah.
Feel me? What school I'm going to. You know what I'm saying?
you was-
Like,
yeah, you
nah,
was
I
there.
was in. I was
You're
there.
locked in.
Yeah, I was there. And I managed to go to Sullivan.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I managed to go to college. Then from
I went
there,
to Sullivan first too.
You did?
Before I went
Oh,
to,
so you
before
paved
I
the
went
way
to
for
Cal.
You know
us.
how
Yeah,
many,
yeah,
how many
yeah.
people low key
But-
went to Sullivan?
So
No,
Sullivan.
Yeah, let's talk about it. Go ahead, talk
how
about
many
it.
people-
Talk about it.
Sullivan
Yeah, they
was-
early went,
I
like-
went from division.
Facts,
Sullivan was a
facts,
Division
facts.
3 junior college, but it was like a Division 1.
No, it was.
It was like we
it
had
was.
the best
It
player.
was.
We had
It
Division
was.
1
It was.
dropbacks.
It was. It
I
was.
was there. I went to Sullivan, and I don't tell his story much. Like, but I'm sorry, right?
No, go ahead, do your
I
thing.
went from Sullivan to Chaffee and in California, but I led them in scoring, did all this other stuff, and then I went D1. But it was like you went from a Division 3 JUCO to California, then playing Division 1. It was like my path was unheard of, but Sullivan really got me right.
And
Like,
don't-
you know what I'm saying?
And don't get it twisted though, right? Because people will hear the letter and the number D3.
Yeah, nah, we played D1.
You
killed
was
them too.
one of those in the city. Like, if you didn't know who he was,
Yeah.
you wasn't fully involved in basketball. So I want you to understand, right? To the point where he went to a D3 and went D1, right?
Mm-hmm.
I still went to a D3 and I managed to get to a D2, but it was Penn State
Tough.
on Wilkesburg.
Yeah.
So it was a branch of Penn State.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So even with me doing that, it was just like basketball was it. I come home because of COVID, right? I don't know if I could say I was smoking a blunt. I could say that.
Yeah, you could say that.
Yeah. So
It's only a Bowling for Peace pop.
Oh, yeah.
That's all it is.
because it's basketball. We got to keep
No,
it peaceful.
we culture, bro. You know what I'm saying? Culture
That's
for
part of the
purpose. That's
culture.
what Bowling
Yeah,
for
how
Peace
it's part
is.
of the culture.
Culture for purpose.
Yeah,
we
I
want to
definitely
hear
are.
about it.
I'm waiting until after
Right?
the show.
So
What is it? Let's rap about it. Let's talk about it.
yeah, let's talk about it. So it was
You want to get high?
Yeah, I literally said, "Can we go downstairs yet?" And I get a no every time.
No, not yet.
So it
not
was-
yet, baby
It's a
girl.
no.
What is that, right?
See, no.
So it was really like we get sent home because of COVID, right? So we come home because of COVID, and it was literally I remember like it was yesterday. April 1st, I had got to call my man and Breezy knowing well. I got to call my man Papa John had passed away. Now I was doing skits with him. I was doing skits. This is what I was doing, bottle skits. Before the green screen, I was actually doing skits. You heard? And I come home from school. April 1st, Papa passed, right? Because I really thought it was an April Fool's joke when they told me. April 13th at 1:12 p.m. is when that video went viral. And ever since then, it never been, like, I never forget the time, the date, nothing. It never been the same. I literally smoked a blunt. I was like, yo, I wonder how somebody would feel if they was in heaven and had a phone.
That was your first video, right?
First video that took me out of here. Like, I was doing vids for, that's what started the green screen for me.
Yeah.
So you gotta imagine, for me, my whole transition is different. Like, I'm coming home, like, I'm preparing to get a job. Like, I'm telling people I was really,
man.
I was fixing a resume. Like, I was really in my room smoking, fixing a resume. Like, I'm like, yo, I can't live in my mother crib. Like, I'm not just saying it's like, I was really getting ready to go back to work at the DMV because my godmoms worked at the DMV in Queens, right on 169 and on 169th in South Jamaica.
Yeah.
Bro, I was a per diem at the DMV. You come right in, you see me, I give you a ticket. You know what I'm saying? Go over there.
Go to E8.
Go over there. I ain't gonna lie, I was messing up too. I was
Yo, I've been sitting here all day.
I was sending people who had they was coming to take the road test. I was sending them on the line that to get your license plates. I was telling people they passed already. They ain't even take the test yet. You heard? I was in there bugging. Thank God I ain't get fired.
Not you boy asked already.
But for real, I was wild.
On the road.
You know how many drivers is on the road right now because of me? They overlong up there right now. I love y'all though, you heard?
We having lawyers out one fuck up at a time.
Yeah, at a time. But yeah, it was just like I was really preparing to come home and just be Ray, not Ray.
Yeah.
And then that video just took off, bro. And
So to stay consistent with that, like, so to get is you know people like one hit wonders, and that's what kind of like with Ballin for Peace. We've been 10 years, right?
Right, consistency.
You've been doing this now for years, and then you also had. Did you get your IG back? Remember the original one?
I lost my Instagram 4 times. Stacy and and I'm glad she's saying here because I'm not just saying this. This is how I know God work in mysterious ways. Stacy, stop me if I'm lying. Stacy seen that I was only posting regular posts. So I remember she called me one day and was like, yo, you got to post on the reels. Your shit'll go viral if you post, or like I was already still going viral, but she's like, yo, bro, you tripping? That's how you gonna get the money. Posting on the reels ever since that day.
Before you keep going, she's the one who told me to reach out to you.
Stacy
To get
is
you,
no,
yo,
Stacey's
she
my
said,
sister.
yo, reach out to Ray, cause you know what I'm saying.
No,
She's let
Stacey,
me,
no.
and I'm like, I know him from like. She's like, hit him up.
No, Stacy knows. Like what y'all don't understand, right? Like I give her flowers because when I first got on, Stacy literally like she's a person to where she been doing this shit for so long. If there's anybody that deserves to be selfish, it's her. You heard? Like I swear, like
Don't mess up your makeup, girl.
She real life. Like you gotta understand. I watch people work with her. I watch people treat her how to, you know what I mean. But she never switches up. So like that goes to say, right? I literally walked in here and I can't put it out there, but I literally told her, like, don't worry, I'm coming to get you. Like, you all right. Like, I just told her that, showed it to her, everything. Like, and she know I don't even walk in places and talk like that. You know what I'm saying? But that's one, like, she's one person that's literally like.
She deserve it.
Yeah.
She deserves it.
She deserves all the flowers she get.
By far.
Yeah.
By far.
You know what I'm saying?
By far. That's why God is being good to her. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She deserves it for sure.
Getting ring.
Damn, we getting mad emotional
She getting
today,
money.
man.
Yeah, she getting ring. I don't want the ring. I want some of that money when you get it.
Definitely getting
I
that
need
money,
some of that money, please.
That money.
But nah, she's one of them, and
That's
she's
what's up.
gonna
Yo,
always
shout out to
prevail.
Stace Face, man.
Yeah,
like
shout out to Stace
we've
Face.
been
Shout out,
doing this
shout
for a
out.
while. Like you, her. A lot of people they pick up the first time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, shout out to Shiggy, my guy Shiggy as well
Word,
too.
big queen.
You know
Shout
what
out
I'm
to
saying?
shit.
Like
Word.
you know, it's a lot of the people. It ain't no Ballin for Peace without y'all.
Absolutely not.
Nah, that's a fact. But
You
you,
know
got,
what I'm saying?
you know, real quick though, what you gotta realize, what your event do too, it really it allow us to relive, bro. Like for me, I'll be real. You the only one that hit me and be like, yo, come play basketball again.
Yeah, right.
Like not knowing that might be therapy. So now I'm on some like, oh, I can't be in there trash, this and that.
work out.
But you might put me back in the whole zone of just simply remembering how it is to go to the
Get
gym.
that love.
Sports, to be honest.
How to
All
just go to the
sports.
gym, not be a comedian for a minute, how to just go shoot, how to go back and work out. Things like that. You know what I mean? I forget, like,
People forget about that.
Right,
And you
I
forget about
did.
that in your daily. Like
I did.
It was a time because I remember when I used to work out. I used to work out 2 or 3 times.
yeah, that was the lifestyle,
That was my life
bro.
to the point where I forgot what to do when I wasn't doing it.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, yo, what is anything else? What do I do with all this time?
Yo, you
that
said
I
it
have.
best. You said it best. And that's the thing. I ain't gonna lie. I'm honest enough to say now. That's the thing I'm struggling with most right now is time. I'll be real. I never in my life, right? Because, you know, we come from playing team sports. Majority of the time when you're an athlete, you know, your parents, you'll be surprised. Your parents or whoever the guardian is in your life at the time has a lot of say-so and control over. You know what I mean? Even if they're not telling you, you go and go do this, but they have control. You heard? Like they have influence.
Absolutely.
This is the first time in my life consistently where I had to really like, all right. Like my father said some real stuff to me the other day. He was like, yo, right? He's like, yo, remember when I used to tell you, like, if I don't care, I don't want no money from you, no nothing from you. Like, no nothing. Just show me you could defend yourself and fend for yourself before I leave the face of this earth. He said, you did that for me.
Damn.
So I'm like, damn, like,
son.
that mean while I was playing ball,
God
you knew.
damn.
Like, I'm holding his hand.
Yeah.
Like, you knew while I was in school, like, damn, like, he could call me right now. I'll run up to the school and I'll put a coach in check or I'll put a parent in check. I didn't even sit back. He said, yo, for the last 7 years, that's how long we've been doing it. He said, yo, for the last 7 years, you thinking you showing the world you funny. You showing me you know how to go out here, and if something was to happen to me, you'll be all right. So that's why I'm like, yo, it's crazy. You feel me? Like, that's what I'm saying. I don't really.
Damn.
And I'm like, damn, I had to stop playing ball to really, like, even while I'm playing ball, he know, like, yo, if I'm not around, your coach could do it for you. If I'm not around, you know, you might find somebody else, another family. He said, for the last 7, he said, I was scared when you came home. So I didn't know what the hell you was going to do. Like, there was no more basketball, bro. Like, what are you about to do? Like, so you feel me?
I don't think we talk enough about that time in our
Yeah.
lives when it's so scary. I remember when I finished school and I was done and I finished at Sacramento State. My last game, no more games left. It was the
That
scariest
mindset
time of my
your life, because you really don't know.
You don't know what you're gonna do.
Really
you talk to
don't
agents
know.
who
Yes.
literally, you know, you're a number to them.
They'll sell you a dream.
Sell you a dream.
But
I'm
you
waiting
know
on
the real.
100%.
You know the real.
So it was so tough. I remember I went back to school for my 5th year scholarship and I had anxiety. That was the first time in my life that I went to school and did not play basketball. So I didn't know what anxiety was. I had to go to the and then on top of that, I wasn't getting the proper treatment that I was before. So when I'm the leading scorer,
Mentally,
my
it's
coaches and
messing with
everything,
you.
oh, you need what you need. And then I went to school for the first time. I felt alone. I'm like,
yeah.
what am I doing on this campus still? Because I went back to Sacramento and I had to finish up my degree. And I'm like, yo, what am I doing here? Like, I had no access like I did before.
To the gyms or anything,
It's like,
none
I
of
want to
that.
work out. Like, maybe you could get in here like 8:30 tonight. I'm like,
Yeah,
what the?
yeah.
I was first there. I was
That's
there.
how it get.
You
That's
know,
how
so
get.
it was really tough, and I think that we need to talk more about athletes who are finished with college. It's only 360 spots in the NBA. It's almost like a fake dream. It's not even a reality.
It is a fake dream. You wanna know why I tell people it's a fake dream? I will tell you why it's a fake dream, because if most kids can't comprehend it that early. See, LeBron, I say like this, like a person like LeBron understood at an early age it was a dream, but understood that it could highly not happen.
Yeah.
Feel me? I feel in order for you to be successful in something, you got to also look at the cons. See, a lot of people just like to look at the pros of things, and we like to look at the good things. You know what I mean? Like, we don't look at, I look at the negativity of everything, and not to sound negative, but I look at, like, for example, like, yo, if I go here tonight, right? What's the positives? You might get money, this and that, cool, but what's the negatives? Yo, you know, you gotta worry about this, you gotta worry about that. So it's like, I always weigh the pros and the cons, right? So for a person like LeBron, he knew, like, yo, bro, the NBA is impossible, but if I do what I gotta do, it's possible. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So but he understood at an early age.
Yeah.
The only thing is, a lot of people don't understand it at the time they supposed to understand it. That's why they say timing is everything.
Yeah.
Know what I'm saying? So, like, to me, it's a fake dream, because if a lot of kids understood early
Yeah.
that it wasn't guaranteed,
Yeah.
that you're not going to the league, that it's not easy to go grab a D1 scholarship, that there are only 300 and some amount of players that play in the league.
360 players in the league, 450 on the non-active roster. So it's 15 players, and then it's 12 players active. So it's tough. And then when you get those numbers and everything like that, you don't think about it then, because you just think you're gonna make it to the league.
Right.
But you know, when you can find other ways in sports and in basketball, like I'm a high school gym teacher, right? And then I played overseas, and then I'm doing Ballin for Peace. Everything is within sports and basketball and things of that nature, and it's super, super, super dope. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But
Yep.
and then just to add on to that real quick, if you notice those sports, how can I say? Sports always bring the best out of people. Like a lot of my early on material came off of sports. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of it came off of, like a lot of the videos I did was just based off of a lot of basketball content I knew. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of stuff I could say sports really do bring people together, but it bring the best out of people though. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
All right, so we're gonna pivot a little bit because today, because it's 10th year anniversary of Ballin for Peace,
Let's do it.
we got a little game we playing today. So everything goes on
Some good water right here, man.
great H2O.
That H2O.
Great
H2O water. Put it in the cup.
Everything is on a scale of 1 to 10, right?
Right.
You know, I make y'all look good, man. We ain't messing. I ain't gonna mess up no bags on my watch.
Yeah, we're gonna get all that. We're gonna get all that.
Cute styros.
Ballin' for Peace cups, man. We need that.
Yeah, they do have the tumblers.
Ballin' for Peace. What is it? June 20th, right?
June 20th.
Yeah, man.
June 20th.
I'm there, man. I'm refereeing. I'm
Are
playing.
you
I'm
hosting?
coaching.
You want to be one of the hosts?
I'm hosting.
Do one of the hosting.
I'm
You're
hosting.
gonna do the.
Don't get dropped. I'm gonna make everybody know you failed. Don't do it. But I'm there though.
Now, we might gotta get ready.
I wanna see you play,
We might
actually.
gotta get ready to play. We might.
I wanna
get
see
them
you
back.
I want to play.
I'll do all the emceeing for you guys. How about that? You want to hear me talk about
You gotta let me
Ray
play,
Ray
then I
gonna
just
play.
back the microphone out like, yo, I'm tired, y'all. Stop. And then I start emceeing the game.
There we go. There we go.
You could do it that way, you know what I'm saying? I definitely won't mind playing.
Year 10. is
Yeah, let me
twins,
MC
man.
so I can be like, he just did a whatchamacallit.
What you call it?
He
That's
just
exactly
got a
how I'ma look.
pointer.
That's exactly how I might look now.
not doing
I might
that.
try to go for a layup, end
did
up
one of
over
them
there.
things.
Yeah, what you call it?
Yo,
I don't know
you
what
know
that
what?
is.
The thing about basketball is you don't fully forget everything.
No,
you gotta. Yeah. So
no, you don't.
if you got 3 months, you got 3 months, bro.
I'm gonna get back in the gym.
Yeah, I wanna see you
I want to challenge you. You got 3 months. Let's get
got
you
you.
in some
Can you
basketball.
dunk?
Yeah.
Yes, I can.
You
I
can
don't know
dunk?
if I can dunk now still, but
How tall are you?
I'm 6'4", 6'3".
You could get up there.
No, it's probably said
grab the
before,
rim, so
but no, I could dunk. But now, man, listen, I've been
I have to
having the
see.
time. I ain't gonna lie. Without basketball,
You
I
got
ain't
3
know.
months to practice. To
Life
show me.
was fun. Now, don't get it twisted. Life outside of basketball is fun. I never seen this side. You know what I'm saying? But
Yo, tell them about the time before. I'm sorry, Slim, because I know we got to go into. We got to get out of here.
yeah, yo,
And
Slim.
I don't even
yo,
think we're gonna get to the 10
yeah,
questions.
Nah, we gonna. I gotta talk to my man Slim, man. I gotta talk to Slim, man. We gonna talk to Slim, man.
Now we're gonna say, tell them about that time of the grind of basketball, putting in that work,
Oh,
and then just not doing it anymore. Like what
Oh,
I'm saying?
man.
Like, the
Yo.
time that you have.
the realest thing I could say, not doing it anymore makes me appreciate it. And while I was
Absolutely.
doing
Absolutely.
it, I
And
did
what you
not
could do.
appreciate it. Makes sense. Like I'm honest enough to say while
Absolutely.
I'm going through the process, it's like, all right, it's just life. I gotta go work out. Now I got a class. Like, I gotta go do this. Oh man, we got practice every day. I miss practicing every day now. Like I miss all that. But the grind of that was just, it taught me real life discipline. I had a routine. It taught you how important having a routine is. It taught you how important just real life knowing how your day is gonna go. Like, I'm pretty sure you guys heard this before, especially my fellas. Every man that masters his own mornings masters his life. You gotta remember, bro, we was going to Catholic school, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if you was in Catholic school or not. Even way, you made it to school every day, right?
Yeah.
Cool. No. He made it to school, kids. You heard? But just even the days you might have went, just having that willpower to go, right?
Nah, absolutely.
I understand how different it is right now as a grown man. Me not having to go to school or nothing and not having to get up in the morning, do you know that's much? You know how much harder it is when I do get up? To just real life, like, I gotta go do this.
Right.
In terms of, I knew if I ain't go to school, it's a wrap. If I ain't make it to practice, I'm not playing. If I don't do this, so it's like more of the story. The grind, I really enjoy it. I enjoyed it,
Yeah.
right? More now though, because it's like I miss it. It's like, damn, I understand how life is, bro. As long as you got something to live for, you all right. So back then, basketball is what I was living for.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Now you get what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So that's all that's all the grind from basketball showed me. As long as you got something to live for, you gonna always
That's a fact.
be
That's
all
right.
right. You know what I mean?
On a scale of 1 to 10, How much do you care what people think of you?
I ain't about to sit here and lie.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I ain't about to sit here and lie.
People care.
I'm gonna give y'all an honest answer. I'll probably
Give us a good number.
Real rights, no.
7.5.
All right. I fucks with
I
that.
care. I care, but then I don't care. But then I care depending on who it's coming from. But then I don't care depending on who it's coming from.
Right, yeah.
I care depending on what's being said. But then depending on what's being said and to the extent I wouldn't care. So it's like, yes, I even say an 8 because as long as you care to a certain extent, it's like, boom, like you care. But yes, hell yeah, I care.
Yeah, you gotta care, man.
That's how you keep your character and your morals. It keep you on your P's and Q's. If you don't care what, I feel like there's people that always be like, I don't care what people say about me. Lying, then that mean like, no. Stacey,
No, I don't care. Like I literally don't care. So when people, because there's so many people, like even starting this, and I always go back to say Ballin for Peace because that's something that I really like thought in my head, put it to paper, and then made it a
turned it to reality.
Reality.
Yeah.
And I don't care what other people, because I've seen people try to emulate it over the years, and you see year one, we've had conversations about that. You see it what year one, you never see year two.
That's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact.
It's so
That's a
hard
fact.
to do.
And I'm not just saying that's a fact. You
So
real
I-
life don't see year two. No lies.
You know,
That don't.
It's tough. It's
That
really
don't.
hard. And like people have ideas about this, but they don't even know the real work. People be in bigger positions and places, and it's like, why doesn't this person who's on the radio every day, why they don't do it?
You know what? Not to cut you off, I'll put it to you like this. I care when it comes to my character.
Got it.
Absolutely.
Now, if you talking about my craft, you talking about my living situation, you talking about my money, I don't care. But now once you start to try to assassinate my character and things like that,
Got it.
that's when I care. Like, you feel me? Like, I even went through a whole
Absolutely right when
situation,
you
not
said
to
that.
even get too much into the situation to where I could literally say I was lied on, I'd improved it, everything. But that's when I, like, had to speak up.
Yeah.
Like, Stacey knows it's a bunch of stuff that done been said about probably my videos or this and that. But once
I love your videos, man.
Right.
Absolutely.
But
Nah, I
once
love
you
your-
are
and they so just
It's
they so,
genuine.
genuine.
It's
You just
me.
like, yo, I'm cool, and then you don't care if you even mess up a little bit.
Nah.
You still just
It's
talk your
original.
talk.
But
You know
it's
what I'm saying?
original.
You
It
know
don't
what I
gotta
like
be
the most
perfect.
about your videos? Nobody's off limits.
No.
And it's quick.
Even me.
Man, I need one.
It's quick.
Even
Something
me.
happens, it's like,
Yo,
Monday night, it's a
I need
video.
a
This how real it is. Even me, I done did bad and threw myself on the green screen. Like, yo, so y'all wasn't gonna tell me I was up here with a bad shirt. Y'all wasn't gonna tell me
Self-reflection.
I ain't say this word correct. Y'all just let me up here do anything. I give myself, man. I got a whole I put a part in my comedy set. Like, nobody told me I had a two-tone lip yet. Nobody said nothing. My
What are
lip.
we saying?
My lip
two-tone-
changed colors and nobody was going to tell me. And if you turn the lights off, I'm an unlocked game character. No,
Wait.
nobody's told.
I want to test it.
Man, y'all fake, man. Y'all ain't tell me. Y'all ain't.
Can we try?
Just, yeah, touch the lights. I ain't got the veneers, so y'all not gonna see my teeth.
We can try it.
But other than that, what I'm trying to tell you is like, man, listen, bro.
Nah, that's what's up.
I'm me,
They don't
bro.
understand the dogs
I'm me.
We go through.
I'm me. Yeah, but I'm me. Like, that's what I
it.
feel like.
There's
That's
problems.
what-
I have issues too.
I'm me though. That's the whole thing. I just feel like it's not even about nobody being off limits. It's like I talk to the gram as if I'm talking to regular, every
you
day
do.
in the
That's what you
hood.
do.
Like, I'm expecting for one of y'all to come through the screen like, yo, shut the F up, bro. Look at you are. Like, that's what I'm used to, you heard? So it's like, yeah, nobody off limits, but not even myself.
Right.
That's what's up.
No lie.
What you got?
Well,
What you got for me?
so many things in my brain right
I
now.
don't know if that's good or bad, but I'm not going outside. Let's get to it.
Oh, well.
Let's get to it.
Going outside.
Going outside. Uh-oh.
So-
Outside. I'm not going outside. That means whatever you ask me, I'm going to have a good
California?
answer for it. California.
Yeah, that's where I'm from. So I don't.
All right, Cali.
I wouldn't understand.
love Cali. I like the
slang,
pace of
it throws
Cali.
me off a little bit.
No, I like
Yo,
Cali
you live in
though.
New Jersey, man.
I'm still what? What is
You're
that?
still like-
I just
All right,
came
so
home
I'm not
2
going
days ago.
outside means we're not gonna go out bad. We're not gonna go out. Help me, y'all.
Whatever
Yo,
he
so-
said, whatever you ask him, he got a good
Help
answer for
me,
you.
help me, please, help me, please.
You got the 1 to 10.
So I can ask you anything.
Ask him the 1 to 10.
Oh
Okay.
yeah,
You said keep it simple. I
yeah.
don't know how much time we got.
We got.
They got time for a question.
We got. Come on.
One more question?
One more
Okay.
question.
Okay, so I'm going to kill it with this one.
Oh
kill it.
man.
How, from a scale of 1 to 10, how confident are you in your balling skills for the 10th annual Ballin for Peace?
Right now,
June
I ain't
20th?
gonna lie, cause I just started working back out probably like a month and a half ago. So physicality wise, I say I'm about 60%. Skill wise, you know, it always takes about a week
Take
or
a little-
two, a little 3
Maybe
weeks.
about 3 weeks.
Yeah, you
3
see,
weeks.
the
Gotta
numbers
get
is
back. You gotta
numbering.
go
You see,
back.
I'm not chatting. Y'all see, I'm not chatting. It's gonna take
Get
me about a
back
good
3
month.
weeks.
If I get on tune now, I'll be at a good 8 to where I could catch the ball. I could finish a layup.
Okay.
Know what I'm saying?
You can make them a little more.
Nah, I'm coming.
Yeah, the rim is
I'll pull out with the
So
basics.
as of now, we
But
are
no,
numbers
I
are a
got
little
the
low.
basics.
But in 3 months, you think that they will be like
No, it's gonna be because that's the
top
birthday.
tier numbers?
Yeah.
Yo, that's 2 days before my birthday.
So yeah, we gonna
we
celebrate your
celebrating.
birthday.
Yes, yeah. Y'all going
you
June
gonna be
20th,
on
right?
20th. We did it for
That's a Saturday.
we did it for Smush Parker on his birthday. So we're gonna do that for you. We're gonna have a birthday cake and all that.
Yeah, I need.
We said it right here on the podcast. We go right here.
So year 10, June 20th, we will also celebrate Ray's
Ray's
birthday.
birthday.
Yes, my birthday is June
Get your
22nd.
tickets.
Come out, but
Yeah.
yes, I am. Yes, I am. Dance again. You know what I'm saying? We not emotional. Just stop playing with us.
Oh Lord.
Stop. We not emotional.
right.
Just stop playing with us.
Yeah,
Yes,
man.
but yes, no, that's on my schedule.
We got
I'm
you.
there.
Now, on
I'm
me,
there.
on me, we're
there.
gonna celebrate
gonna
your
celebrate
birthday.
you. We're gonna celebrate you.
On
No, I'm
you.
there.
June
On
I'm
me.
20th.
there. I'm
Yes,
there.
sir. We're gonna
You know,
celebrate
the
your
last time I told you I was there,
You
did.
I was there. I thought you know what I mean? They had my jersey.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna lie, y'all only scored one time.
it's all good.
We won though.
Yo,
Yeah,
but
we
we
did.
can edit
Yeah,
it.
we
We
won.
can edit it.
We
We
can
can edit it and make it
We
like
have
So
an
like
AI
this,
now.
y'all could keep
I mean,
just
we
showing
got
that
AI.
same
Yeah.
layup.
angles from different
Back.
angles.
Back.
Dirty ball.
I need y'all to show that layup.
We could
Facts.
flying from the other side of the court.
Show that joint 15 times.
AI.
From different angles.
Show that.
Throw some
show
fire
that-
on it.
Show that
Ball
shit
on
15
fire and all that.
16.
Yo, the
I need
hater gonna
32.
say it's AI.
Yeah, it is, but no, it ain't.
Dude jumped out the ceiling of the roof.
I swear, show that joint 15
All
times.
time
I
All
want
right,
to
ball
ask
for
you this.
peace.
I want to ask you this. So you've done a lot, right? Now you've tag team with Hot 97.
Right.
Like coming from where you come from, what does that mean to you?
Yo, I ain't gonna front. I still honestly can't believe it. Like
Hot
sometimes
97. We like, yo,
it's
we
only
used to
it's only one day, right? But I'll be real. The reason why I can't believe it because I only know that'll lead to more opportunity.
Absolutely.
To me finally putting like content creators on. What we just did at Hot 9, right? And shout out to everybody that's involved, right? But what we just did was for years content creators been wilding the game up and they've been
doing
so like they influence, especially here in New York. They use content creators for everything. You heard?
And giving them
everything.
the littlest
to,
credit.
They use us to promote everything. Music, shows, talent, clothes, sneakers. So now with something like this and we could bring other influences in, it's only gonna get better. It's only gonna get better. I told Stace, I showed them I'm coming to get her,
Yeah.
Funk Beasley, Darius,
Yeah. That's what's up.
Commodore, Word,
That's my man. We gotta get him up here.
Eric Shiggy,
We gotta
Okay.
Word.
Yeah,
we, you know what I
Shiggy
mean?
did a lot, man. Y'all did a lot, man, for the culture, and I want y'all to get all y'all flowers, man, that y'all deserve.
fact.
Last question: what does peace mean to you?
Yeah, we closing out.
Yeah.
That's how that's how we gonna do it. What does peace mean to me? Peace means to me being able to think. When you can't think clearly, that's when you know you're not at peace. Know what I'm saying? So as long as I'm able to think clearly and just make the right decisions at the right time for me, because not every decision is gonna be right. What I feel is right at the time might not be the right one. But if I literally had a clear thought, then I'm at peace with my decision.
Awesome.
What's up?
I like
Know what I'm
that.
saying? So having peace is just being able to think, you heard? Like as long as you able you could think
Yo,
clearly.
don't do that.
Yo,
No,
nah,
don't do
don't.
that, man.
She always makes me do it. What are you doing?
What are you doing, man?
I can't control it, bro.
My son clocked it.
on his mouth.
How they say it? They clocked it?
Wait.
He clocked it? That's what they call
When
it?
I'm like clapping, I'm like, am I not supposed to clap?
Bro.
I know it's Women's History Month and all that.
Oh, she
but we
makes me
not
do it
doing
every
this.
episode, bro.
Nah, but
Man,
for real, man.
listen,
As
man.
long as you
Yo,
could
Ray,
think. I love y'all. Thank you.
my brother.
Thank you
Yo,
again.
June 20th, we here.
We outside.
Yes, sir.
June 20th, Ballin for Peace.
And
I
we
will be
celebrate
there.
Ray.
Where we at this year?
We at Queens College.
We at Queens College.
Yeah,
I will be there. And you know what's crazy? That's how I know y'all doing good. Queens College actually, they basketball team actually had a good year this year.
100%, yeah.
So shout out to Queens College. Shout out to Ballin for Peace. I will be there. Pull up with the peace.
Not
Yeah,
that piece.
peace.
Though. Not that kind of piece. Not that piece.
Oh, okay.
Not that one. Not that one.
Oh,
Not that one, man.
pull up with a basketball. Pull up with a basketball. You heard? But now come out to have a good time. I will be there.
You're
though.
gonna be extra
Thank
tight
you.
now.
Thank
For sure, yes, it got you extra tight, but word. I appreciate y'all for having me.
Yes,
for
sir.
sure.
No
Appreciate you
doubt.
pulling up, man. For
Thank
real.
you.
Big
Thank
fan of
you.
yours. Big fan.
I can't wait, man. I'm calling in now before we get out of here. You know, just make sure y'all have me back when y'all go up. This gonna go up.
Yeah.
I can see the guests y'all gonna have.
Oh yeah, nah,
It's gonna
be super dope. We gonna have you up again. Pause.
Yeah. That was crazy.
Yo, hey,
Yo, we out. We out,
Yeah,
man.
man.
Another episode of Ballin' for Peace, man. Hey, yo. We out of here.